Okay. This one is about Cintoya Brown, if it doesn't freeze up entirely. This young woman, I'm not sure how many of you have followed her case. She spent about 15 years locked up for killing her rapist. Was it rape? Yes, it was. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if a pimp was paid for it or not. What happened to her should not happen to anybody. I'm going to give you some statistics here. Now, we'll type it up here on the top and give you exactly what the internet says. I've been bringing up Zade Atkinson, and a lot of people tell me, Sean, why'd you bring Zade Atkinson up? Well, y'all are trying to sell a racist narrative for everything. Everything. Everything must be racist. If a person is targeted because they look homeless, they must be targeted because of the color of their skin. No, that's not the fucking case. Let me tell you something. I've spent more time locked up for crimes that other people committed than Cintoya Brown. All right? Is that saying that what happened to her is okay? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How many girls are molested in the United States? That might give me an overall number, and it might give me, well, a statistic of 1 in 6. Let's see. It says children and teens statistics. It says 1 in 9 girls and 1 in 53 boys under the age of 18 experience sexual abuse or assault at the hands of an adult. 82% of all victims are 18 and are female. 82% of all victims under 18 are female. Now that is entirely different from the statistics that I was reading the other day, which are 1 in 3 girls. Found that one too. Says there are more than 42 million survivors of sexual abuse in America. National Association of Adult Survivors of Child Abuse. 1 in 3 girls are sexually abused before age 18. 1 in 6 boys by the age of 18. Now the one I read before this one says 1 in 3 girls and 1 in 7 boys will be sexually assaulted by the time they are 18. That's from Center for Family Justice.org. Let's see. This one says that this year there will be about 400,000 babies born in the U.S. That will, as many as for, holy shit. There's a lot on here. This one says 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys. So the stats are all over the fucking place. Although when I wrote down girls, it gave me the stats of both boys and girls. They're just all over the fucking place. 1 in 3 girls, 1 in 7 boys, 1 in 9 girls, 1 in 53 boys. This is a lot of bullshit, and people say, "Well, you know, I read the statistics, and you're wrong, Sean." Which one did you read? Which one did you pick? I was molested as a kid, and guess what? It wasn't my parents who did it. Statistically, it usually is. Now, I've seen statistics go on everywhere from, well, the child pornography in the system, for example. Anywhere between 75 and 85% of all child porn in the United States comes from what? The foster care system. I posted up yesterday about a sheriff over in, I want to say Missouri. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. And he got busted by one of these groups that goes out and, well, bust these people. Bust perverts who want to go around and have sex. This sheriff in particular, was trying to have sex with a 14-year-old boy. Imagine that. A lot of people are selling a very racist narrative. Now, that's not to say that racism does not exist. I know firsthand that it does. I know that statistically, yes, black people are more likely to get prison time on the first offense than a white person. A white person isn't likely to get prison time until the third offense. Now, there are some felons that are white, like Josh Hebert, who want to complain about, well, dude, Sean, I ended up going to prison for my first offense. Hebert, is that entirely true? Is it? There's a big difference between getting busted for something you did and being railroaded for something you didn't. And Joshua Hebert knows a lot about that. He really does. He's been railroaded for a lot of shit that he didn't fucking do. This guy's also a fucking drug dealer. So you might want to keep that in mind. Was Cintoya Brown a drug dealer? If she was, it wasn't by choice. We got a lot of other statistics to go